Alfsnowball bringing you another commentary on one of my videos. I really like this video. It's an 18-in-1 hardcore search and destroy on Fallen.
Destroy the objective.
Yeah, you guys should just sit back and watch, and hopefully you guys find my commentary amusing or interesting. The reason why I'm adding commentary to this video is because I'm trying to give people an insight into my thought process and of what I've done. I mean, the struggles I went through to get these videos to you guys. First of all, I mean, you look at my channel, and before my my Moab video, I already have about 42 to 44 videos. Now, those videos, I don't really classify them as videos because they are like clips. They're just like 29-second clips. The reason why they're 29-second clips is because before I got the Elgato, I had to rely on rendering my videos directly from my PS3. That works when you connect or you link your YouTube account to your Cod Mw3 account. In that sense, any video you render from your Modern Warfare 3 theater mode goes straight to your Cod Mw3 account, and that is automatically rendered straight to your YouTube account. But the catch is that Infinity Ward only lets you render 29-second clip at a time. So that means that if you want a longer video, you need to render several 29-second clips, then stitch it together or bind it together. Now, what I used before I got my Sony Vegas Pro was Windows Movie Maker. Yeah, it's a really cheap alternative, but I mean, if you look at my 62-22 hardcore domination, that was before I did all this Sony Vegas and Elgato. It took me hours to render 29-second clips to my YouTube channel. Then you had to use like a software. It's called a download helper to download the video from YouTube onto your PC. Then you try to combine each 29-second clip to each other to make a coherent video. Then you now have to render that from Windows Movie Player back to YouTube, and as you can imagine, it was a very long and difficult process, and the quality of the video really suffers. If you look at a video, it's really grainy. I'm actually thinking about deleting the video from my channel because it's not a good representation of what I can do at the moment with my videos. So I just like leaving it right there so I can be reminded of where I've come from, what I've done, and what I'm capable of doing for the next times coming. Yeah, so right now I'm just watching my videos, and I mean, sometimes in hardcore search and destroy, you get a vest, and you call out people that you have a vest, but people don't hear you and they run out and go get themselves killed. But I mean, now I'm just like trying to switch topics. I'm just watching my gameplay right now, and it's really okay. Yeah, I mean, you might see me crouching, but the real reason why I'm crouching is because I've noticed that ever since the patch, I've forgotten the patch, it's like 1.16 or so, everybody uses C-Thread Pro. Now, I don't use C-Thread Pro, I use Stalker Pro. I use Stalker Pro because it helps me run through claymores. It delays the trigger time of enemy explosive devices. So I use Stalker Pro. But because you use Stalker Pro, I mean, that means you have loud feet. I don't have dead silence, so you have loud feet. Everyone uses C-Thread Pro, so you need to crouch. You need to crouch down, you need to run and crouch, so to kind of like minimize the amount of noise you make. In this game I was playing against some campers, and I had to be careful. You see the blipping, that's bouncing Betty. See the guy right there? He killed me the first time around, but I knew he had to be at that corner because he killed me. He killed me the last round, and I saw his bouncing Betty on the floor, so I knew he had to be there. I mean, when you get the bomb planted, this is search and destroy. You have 1 life to leave. You can't just run out there and try to get the last guy. You need to sit back and wait for the last guy to come to the bomb. That assures that you are defending the bomb. It's called search and destroy for a reason. You search and you destroy. You plant and you defend the bomb. Yeah, I mean, actually, this reminds me of back in the day before I used to play Call of Duty, or maybe around the same time I used to play Rainbow Six Vegas 2. That game was amazing. I still wonder why what's the name? Is it Ubisoft? Ubisoft hasn't made another Rainbow Six game. I heard that they tried to make Rainbow Six another Rainbow Six game, but for some reason I think they have stopped the development of the game because we haven't yet anything about what's happening with the game. That's kind of disappointing because I was really looking forward to the game. I saw some few minutes of the gameplay and it looked really cool. It gives you all these decisions and stuff. I mean, getting back to the gameplay, to be a good search and destroy player, at least hardcore search and destroy, for each map you need to have a certain routine, a certain routes that you follow. You have to have your primary route, your secondary route, and your tertiary route that you follow. If you find out that the players you're playing against at that moment know all about your primary route, then you have to switch to your secondary route. So I mean, you make it a habit, you make it a routine, you make it a religion, you make it so that I mean, without any second thoughts, you go through your route. And you see, before when I was playing Fallen, and you had to defend the bomb, I used to like go around the map. I used to go all the way around the map through the houses and stuff like that. Because I mean, I really hated to play in Fallen. Fallen was probably one of my worst maps when the game started because it was very difficult to see players. But right now, Fallen is probably my fifth favorite map in the game, because right now I start off and I run straight down the middle. And that gets me to the enemy spawn as fast as possible. And that's, I mean, it's really good. I mean, because I'm a player who relies solely on rushing. If I waste 1 second, I'll probably have a bad round. Once the game starts, once I hear you go, I rush down straight down the middle, try to get 1 or 2 shots off, go all the way through the enemy spawn and backside them. Because basically that's what I mean. The faster you are, the faster you can go through the enemy spawn and backside them and pick up 1 or 2 easy kills there. And I mean, your routes are there, but you have to be flexible. If you have been successful in the first 2 rounds with the certain way you go, the enemies are people too. People are not stupid. They're gonna figure out that this guy likes coming through this way. Let me wait back and try to get a shot off for him when I see him. So you have to like change it up a little bit. Go the first route 1 or 2 times. The second time you go a different route, and it's really good. I mean, right here, I noticed that the guy was up there, so I just went forward and backed up the stairs and shot him, and he made for a really good kill. 4-on-1, pretty good gameplay. I have more search and destroy gameplay coming up. I went 18-0-1, pretty good. 100 points, 1,000 scores, 1,000 score points. I mean, pretty decent. I'm really happy about this gameplay. It was really good. It was really nice. Okay, so I'll be bringing you guys more gameplay. So stay tuned. This has been Alfsnowball. I love you guys' faces. Okay, see you guys. Bye.